good morning. So today is May 2nd, 2024. And yesterday we had a very interesting day after the FOMC. We rallied, 60 points from where the range was. We got all the way to the 20 moving average. We broke the 21 EMA. And then at the end of the day, we really liquidated and came back all the way to the point of control and all the way to the end of the bottom of the range. It was very interesting. All this consolidation from yesterday happened at the yearly and monthly VWAPs. And then overnight, we Globex opened above the settlement from yesterday. So we have inventory 100% long. And we kept moving higher, one time framing up almost throughout the whole session. We just broke above yesterday's half and then rejected and pulled back, and now we're back into the point of control of the overnight session. Now, if you look at this range, it looks a little messy, right? It looks like it could go either way, right? It could go back to 5100, or we could come back into this high volume node at 5050, where we're just like trying to establish value. But like in the middle of this is trap. This is like nobody knows. Are we going here? Are we going here? Like, the trend has been down, but yesterday's move was pretty bullish, which got rejected. Now overnight it's bullish again. So like it really could go either way. So what I'm gonna be doing for today is the first thing that I know is, okay, we're opening above this consolidation from yesterday. We're opening around half back. So I'm gonna use 85, which is half back. If we move above 85, I'm gonna go look for long setups into this area, into the 5100s, and see if we can retest 5110. But like we have all this positive delta here, which keeps acting as resistance. So even if we get to retest the 5110 again, I'm not too confident that the market is ready to move much higher. But I'll take it one level at a time. 85 to 95, then to 5100, and then monitor for continuation. Inside here is all chop. Chop, 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 chop. If we get below this low volume area, which is the lower side of the distribution where value is in the overnight session, then I'm gonna start looking for shorts. I'm gonna be looking at where the gamma, the positioning of the dealers is on the dealer side, to see where that flip is, and keep an eye on that to look for shorts. I don't want to go against that. So I'm gonna see when the market opens where we're at with that. Yesterday, let me check actually, because let's see where we are at. So yesterday, this we can only check for SPX, obviously, right? So SPX closed at 50.18, and we're now 30 points higher. So that means 50.48, right? So we're still in the negative side of things when we look at the gamma exposure. Let's see if I could show it here in this screen. Hold on, give me 1 second. Come on. My mouse is not collaborating. Okay. So if we look at this, we're opening around here. So all this is on the negative side, right? So 5,000 is still a big strike, but I want to see how this opens, and I want to see what the 0 DTE shows, and I want to be long only above the volatility trigger and short below it, right? So that's what I'm going to be favoring, the setups that I'm going to be favoring. They're going to be based on looking at that. Okay, so crude oil. Explain to me why this never works properly. Okay, so crude oil yesterday broke through the 20 daily moving average, and then I said if we break that, then I would be looking for 78, what did I say, 78.80 I think I said, and we got to 78.83, which is that quarterly pivot to the tick. Look at that. So I'm looking for lower to test this 90-day point of control at 78.25-ish on crude. This is the purple profile that you see here is from, it's the 90 days profile, and the gray one is the 20-day. So if we move back above this extended hour session and back above the 80-10 or so, which is the 200 moving average, I would look for a move back to 81. But for now, it looks like we're holding lower. I took a short this morning with a stop above here, above 80. Targeting this 78.25. Let's see if I get it. But if we get here, then we might move all the way to 77.60 if this doesn't hold. Okay, remember, this is a range, a previously established range, a previously established value area. So you go from the top of value back to the low side of value usually when you come back into it. So you want to, market likes to test the whole range usually. And it's kind of far, it's back here. That was a big area. I don't know if you remember, but we kept going back and forth in this area. So this is my initial target is that. It's the 90-day point of control. Okay. Gold. As I said this morning in my notes, so it broke this area during the announcement and almost tested that high volume node, but rejected pretty aggressively. And like I said this morning, we were up here this morning, and I said we were likely going to test this lower if 2300 doesn't hold. We're now testing this area. This needs to hold, or else we're gonna probably go to the levels I mentioned yesterday. That 50% retracement is one level, which is at 2250, and then the other one is at 2200. So still looking lower, even though long term I'm bullish on gold. You can see the longer term trade is pretty bullish. So maybe this area becomes a new range that we trade. I honestly don't know, but so far it's looking bearish again. and until we don't have higher highs and higher lows, we gotta keep thinking that we're gonna we're gonna see lower prices. Okay, that's about it for today. Or not. Hold on. News. We have US factory orders at 10 a.m. Some other minor reports. Core durable goods revised. And we have the 4-week bill. We have Apple earnings later. And tomorrow we have the unemployment and the non-farm payroll. Usually before non-farm NFP, things are choppy, and the market is looking to take your money, so be careful. All right.